Let's play this and hope for a nice series. Hello, Machi. I'm messaging the UCA members to respond if Saturday 16 GMT works for them, and I can let you know. Even though I never agreed on doing the organized stuff, I never agreed on that, and I'm not even the captain of the team, but seems like if nobody does a move to schedule for a team game, then, you know, nothing will happen, and it's unfortunate for 6 people to waste time, and, you know. Anyways, left side of the map, red color, playing as Tezcatlipoca, it's Mito, one of the best aggressive Aztec gods on aggressive land maps. They do quite the best job taking the map control against any civilization, literally. And they're here on Mega Random. This is looking like an oasis spawn with 2 wood lines in the middle and plenty of cows. So, right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Huitzilopochtli, it's Revan. Not sure why he went for this as the god. It's not as great on Mega Random, but still it's an option if you're going to cheese with some myth units or something, or play by utilizing your favor, then yes, of course you could go for it. And how did I forget about that? I need to change the scoreboard quickly, so it's 0-0. And it's Mito playing Tezcatlipoca. Alright. Now the scoreboard is updated, guys. So this is an Aztec mirror, and this is a high hand map. You would really wish you were playing Norse here if you were one of these players. And Revan is also nicely setting the storehouse with a gold in the wood. That means he's going to save up to 50 wood worth of early game resources by doing that. And now, let's see on Mito's side. His map looks quite decent. This is not entirely a backhand, but it's actually a backhand next to his base kinda, and there are plenty of elks, so he must be happy with that. I would assume Revan is also having some hand here, if the map is balanced. And we also get to see those aurochs on the right side, whereas Revan also getting those. What kind of Civ is Aztec? Hasn't played version with them. Aztecs is from the Return of the Gods mod, which is published on Steam, and I would say this is a great civilization design, and it's the reason I'm committing to that, and I'm playing a lot of Aztecs and participate in its tournaments. I would highly recommend you guys try out that mod. So Tlatoani attacking the enemy Tlatoani. Okay, interesting. Trying to do some ghost building over there, gonna fail. The Tlatoani will live to fight another day. But here's the question: will it heal back? Does it have some kind of regeneration? Probably not. But the Shadow of Midland will chase back that Tlatoani, the villager will chase back as well. And then we see, actually, okay, that was a failed, what are those guys saying? That was a failed Chopantli dropped. So we'll probably see that monument around Revan's base to manage to get some favor. So that building that Revan threw over here, it's a building that gives you favor, works like a monument, but also has a unique ability to like capture enemy units as prisoners and sacrifice them to get favor in the temple. It's a nice little design. So Tlatoani will live. You could always upgrade your warrior priest. It works like an Egyptian priest, where you can heal back the Tlatoani and be totally fine and happy about that. To answer your question, Aztecs are quite similar to the Greeks, but they also have their own unique design, their own unique upgrades, bonuses, and I would say Aztecs are pretty hard to figure out. I would say it's the most complicated civ, but once you learn how to play the civ, how to master the civ, you totally enjoy it, so I do recommend. There we see the combination of Jaguar Knights and this aggressive god power. Anyways, these are like some uncontrollable animals of set that attack your enemy villagers usually. So you're gonna use it on your opponent's economy. And right now Revan is idling like 10 villagers of Mitos. The priest, the warrior priest will also go down. What a nice snipe, killing a cow over there. And all of those villagers are quite damaged, so it would be nice to send few units and probably kill them, snipe them from a wood line or something. So the walls are up for Mito. He's hunting freely. And he doesn't seem to be making any kind of military units. Okay, finally we see the Yath barracks getting dropped with 5 villagers rushing them up. 2 forward houses. This will be an easy target for Revan. And there we see the decoy archer attacking those villagers. It does 0 damage, as you guys can see, because it's a decoy. You just wanna distract your opponent with these units or scout. And here we have the first blood. Tlatoani is dead, chasing back those shadows of Miklan archers with Papalotl runner who counter the archers. They don't seem to be doing a lot of damage to this though. Okay, so Papalotl runners do not get any extra damage against the shadow of Midland. Even though they're archers, they don't get any bonus against them. Was getting dropped for Revan as he doesn't want to get raided at all. I would say that nice. But the Yahui is there to damage the villagers, do a lot of damage, idle the economy, and you can't even will fight that back because it has 22 attack and 450 hit points. So this wall is receiving some damage from the special ability. This villager will most likely go down. And there we see Revan with a raiding party looking around Mito's base to hit the wood, snipe those villagers down and live the life, as he's also getting a nice raid onto Mito's economy. At the same time, Mito is raiding with some spearmen. Okay, that's quite interesting. How fast are those? 4.8 speed. That's like an upgraded Ulsark, as now Mito is using the Hands of Fire God Power to trap those villagers and units to kill them down. Some of them seems... Okay, those seem to be stuck in the wood line. I wonder if they can get out. But Revan is like dropping villagers like crazy. He's also housed, I think. He lost plenty of units. Mito is ahead currently. But also Revan managed to push off hand Mito, and maybe he sniped 1 villager, seems like. And Mito retreated safe to his cows. 6 villagers ahead for Mito, as he did an excellent raid, and those villagers are trapped and they can't even get out. So basically Revan is at 22, no, I'm actually mistaken. Yeah, no, I'm actually right. So Revan is basically, I really wanna get rid of these god powers. Because I can't see the names. Anyway, I believe Revan is behind in villager population because of the Hands of the Fire and those villagers getting stuck. Like you might wanna cut off those trees and place like a wall chip to delete them so you can free those villagers out. Mito checking out this position with few shadows of midland units. Revan is also getting pushed. He's actually making Papalotl runners against the spearmen. So the spearmen counter Papalotl runners, these little units. But Papalotl runners counter the archers. It doesn't seem like Mito has... Yeah, he has no archers basically. Now he started making those, mixing them with the spearmen, because probably he wants to counter his opponent's archers, as this is another great raid there for Mito. He's focusing on attacking the villagers. The archers are there to defend against the spearman raid. Mito is getting some nice economic damage to Revan. He's using the tanky myth unit to kill those villagers. He has killed up to 7 villagers, but plus these 2 that are completely idle, and they will be idle for the rest of the game, so this is a total of 9 villagers win for Mito. Whereas Revan has only killed 1 villager so far, but at least he has idle plenty of Mito's economy. Mito's gonna lose all of those spearmen, but I would say it was worth to kill 8 villagers and lose like 8 spearmen. I would say that's completely worth, especially at the early game. And Mito is just hunting very forward. He might get pushed off hunt once again. Hopefully Revan will scout that out. There he goes. 1 villager down. Probably 2 or 3 villagers will go down on the retreat. And Revan is just keep checking out these positions to see if Mito is hunting, but what is really annoying me right now is that I can't get rid of these god powers over here. I wanna see the names and the statistics. Probably could be a bug. A UI bug. Anyways. Oh, okay. 25 villagers for player 1 or 2. Hard to see. Oh, yeah, anyways. Mito having the score lead, probably because of the villager count. But Revan with a higher KD probably, he killed plenty of units. But guys, remember, villagers are more important than units most of the times. Most of the times, if you have a higher villager kill ratio than an army kill ratio, you absolutely win the game. Mito with having no mid shield, he will try to take a few fights, but he will finally retreat, as with only archers you don't have much hope to win against Papalotl runners and archer composition. Think about it. It's like having Hippicons and Toxotes against mass Toxotes. Who will win? Absolutely the Hippicons and the Toxotes will win. So the position is quite similar right now, with Revan having Papalotl runners and archers against mass archers. Mito back on the hunt once again. Could be a favor problem, the fact that Revan has... Okay, he has a chop bundle, means a monument. So he's gathering favor, some passive favor income, and he could go for a myth unit spam, as it's one of these god's bonuses to gather favor faster and live the dream. So medium archers for the red player, no upgrades for the blue player. Fighting very hard to get the map control. And what I'm surprised to see is that the red player isn't making any sacred dogs at all. And wondering if he knows about them. Those sacred dogs, okay, they're excellent against myth units. They're also fast and cheap. And it's a great unit to choose if you wanna take the early map control. But you might ask, then why would you take it in this point of the game? Well, you should make those units because they're very tanky and quick, and with great micro you can dodge archer arrows while dealing damage with your own army. Revan will try to go for a huge push. As Mito is probably ruining his macro, he doesn't have anything right now to fight with against those Papalotud runners and the archers. Look at the damage those Papalotud runners are doing. They're quite strong against the archers as they work like classical age Huskarls. And Revan will chase back those archers with the Papalotud runners, will split the army, and with the archers snipe all of those villagers over there. And actually we see a heroic age from Mito. I wonder, he shouldn't have gone for that. Anyways, he will use a defensive, how was that called? Death's Awakening, yeah. It's like Ancestors, but with actual units. These are not myth units, these are actual units. And he's gonna chase back Revan all the way to his base. Do we see a raid? We see a raid with a decoy. You can see, guys, it doesn't do any damage to those villagers. And at the same time, Mito is checking out this side, making sure Revan doesn't go for the hunt, nor for the town center. Once again, Mito is back on the score lead. His villagers are finally safe. And he's back on the hunt. He's back on the hunting. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna admit that I quite love this sound. This myth unit is quite cool, the GG Middle. Reading GG Middle, it reminds me of Jajiki. But anyways, GG Middle has a special ability to one-shot a unit, basically eat it. Look at this, guys. He's eating the unit with a special ability. As it's probably one of these Aztec myth units in the Aztec mythology that probably killed and ate people. And Revan will call it as his army isn't nearly strong to match Mito's heroic age army. And GG gets called. So if you guys enjoyed this Aztec casting, feel free to leave a like if you're on YouTube. And I'll see you in the next video.